So, good day. Welcome. Today, we are going to take a little look at Anita Sarkeesian's semi-new video. Well, actually, yeah, that's kind of weird, She actually did a video from that $200,000 she actually got. Yeah, that's completely normal, of course, making a video after after month. That's completely normal. And she made many very bold and retarded claims. So let's look at them. So first thing she mentioned was that women that are not sexualized and that are not attacked only for being women are not done violence. Basically, if you beat a woman not because she's a woman, it's not sexist because she said it. She said this. Of course, this is normal for us, but of course she had to say it because she talks to feminists. So, of course, this makes no sense if you compare it to her other claims. For example, the GTA 5 prostitutes. Because, of course, if you kill a prostitute in GTA, you are not doing it because she's a woman. You're doing it because you want the money. Like, who would kill a prostitute just because she's a woman? That's retarded. And also, for example, the woman in Hitman, of course, also you kill them because you want money. Then she presented some sexualized women, well, she called it sexualized, that are supposed to be done violence against women, that are supposed to be violated by men, and it's supposed to be violence against women. Of course, she showed some woman from Wolfenstein. If you know Wolfenstein, the character, you surely know how mad and crazy is on the Nazi killing scale. Like, kill all Nazis! Kill all the fucking Nazis! So I don't get why he should just stop around, just stop there, look at it. Sexy woman. I'm not gonna kill those, and then walk away when they are shooting at him. Like, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Then you have a hitman who is assaulted by a team of nuns, which, like, oh cool, you got assaulted. They are sexy? Are you now gonna run when you have now nowhere to run? Are you gonna now burrow into the ground and hide from them there? Go to the core? No, you are gonna fight them. It's not your fault they were this close. They chose to wear it. So why the fuck should you not fight them? Like, fuck you. If sorry, if you have fucking if you have a fucking if you have a game and you try to make this game a little bit real, the characters have to have their own agency, because characters in real life have their own agency. So she should really stop just giving us this idea that women in, for example, GTA or Hitman don't have any agency, because they were created so that it is believable that they have an agency. Also, she says that sexualized women, of course, don't have agenda because she's a feminist. For her, sexualized women are some little pieces of shit that she found, and she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna have to clean you up." So yeah. Then of course, the claim that if you are fighting a not non-sexualized woman that has normal uniform, then it's somehow different than when you fight a woman in sexy clothes. Like, I don't know, if I was getting shot by a sexy woman with a sniper rifle, and that is some fucking Hawkeye level bullshit. And on the other hand, there is some little woman and the woman with the sniper rifle is sexily clad, and that is right next to me. no, not like like kilometer away from me, a woman that has some Derringer stuff, and she has some completely normal man dress, I would shoot at the woman with the sniper rifle. I wouldn't give a fuck if she's not, if she's sexually clad. I just would attack the one who has the best shot. You know, meritocracy. You are valued by your skill and not your looks, and not what you wear. Don't get it. Of course, and then there were some mad people in nah, some machines, I don't know what, that were in Metal Gear Solid. Also, she said that this was somehow sexist because when they threw away their cover, they were women. Also, don't get it. Well, those, according to her, are also sexist. And then there was like this little Easter egg when she danced. Okay, there is not much you can say against this. Of course, this is true. It was a little bit sexy, but again, this is completely. This is like breaking the third wall at maximum level. You don't break the third wall more than this. This is just the most you can break the wall. You know, it's just completely broken. Then you can never repair. It's hard to repair it afterwards. So you have to like take it completely away from the story, which is actually what they did. You did you didn't get it like in the main story. It was something completely away from it. Uh, so yeah, that was kind of stupid again. Then a little bit. Also, she glorified Assassin's Creed for it having some stupid thing when they mixed the soldiers and the woman, the man and the woman in the army. Like every example she gave before did the same. Like no, except nah. I think no. I think that's every one of those except the Metal Gear. I didn't play that, but I'm pretty sure that most games that exist mix enemies because like that's what you do if you want to have more fun playing the game. Have mixed enemies. Stupid as hell. And then completely at the start, she did some remarks about there not being woman in the multiplayer of the in the co-op of the Assassin's Creed Unity. Everybody who plays games knows that Assassin's Creed Unity is a joke. It's completely broken and stupid and retarded. And Ubisoft in itself is a company of pussies that is pretty retarded. Well, I am actually, I have to admit, I am pretty weirded out. They didn't include women in it because, of course, they are pretty social justice focused. But that doesn't matter. You know, if you have to make completely new characters, which of course you do because of course, I will not go far into this, but if you have a model which you play, it is completely different than a model which you just look at because you have to create a completely new set of things. And as I know Ubisoft, they surely fucked it up enough that they didn't save any of their stuff, so they would have to make it all over again, which is pretty stupid. Of course, it is their fault. They fucked up. They didn't have the resources to do this, but just not having something in because you would have to give crazy amounts of money to it and just get fucked up over it just so one feminist, or no, not one feminist, but some feminists there can have be very happy that they had a woman in it. Oh cool, great, thanks to it there will be shittier gameplay, which is, I don't know, I don't know if it is possible to have shittier gameplay than what the uh, than what the Unity actually offered. So that's pretty stupid. Then she compared there being no woman in the games to some magical healing hot dogs and stuff like this, the stuff that they have in the games. Well, and then she said, wait, oh wait, if you can believe that you can eat a magical hot dog that will give you health, how is it unbelievable to have that woman? Well, the hot dog is useful. It it gives you much less. You don't have to take down 10 million times to take the time to eat it. Then you don't need to drink it up, drink over it. Then you don't need to wait the 10, the 50 days in order to get your wounds healed normally. Of course, you would probably already bleed out. So yeah, that'd be also very easy. So you cannot compare these two. If you have a game that has some a little bit more unrealistic things because it wants a good gameplay, and you compare it to game that and you would just say, oh, that's stupid, that doesn't make sense, and compare it to something that is completely only visual. That's just like saying, oh, this banana is so great, but this peach is also great. So so why do we not eat this peach because of this banana, and then we take this pear and that great pile of shit we can also add to it, just comparing stupid things that are not comparable at all, like really. Also, if you would like, for example, in Battlefield. Battlefield plays on a very, very near future. And if you would like to have in this game that is like really right, really near future, and the main seller for EU in the game is just to say, hey, this game is so real, come buy it. Of course, the game is not real, but it's their selling point, so they want to make you feel like it's real. Well, if you would have if you would have half female, half male soldiers in this, then like it would be like completely retarded. The female soldiers would be, of course, lamer. They will be less strong. They will be slower. I'm not saying this because I'm a sexist. I don't think that all women are slower. But if you want to have an army of women, which means every woman on this piece of woman in this in your country, that's just stupid because then the percentages actually start to matter. Because if you take everyone, the percentages are not going to go away. They are going to make themselves even more visible in it. That's the same for the Templars in the Assassin's Creed game. You could not just have 50-50 female male soldiers. You wouldn't find so many capable women. That's why there were actually also in the time when Assassin's Creed is set, there were woman gangs, of course, but half of the women in the gangs were just robbers. They just a petty thief. They just came somewhere, stole something, and if somebody saw them, then they caught them and executed them. Like this is just a thing. You didn't have some great fighters with that could easily kill you and would survive 3 shots into the body. That's just not reality. Most of them didn't even fight. Like there were like quarter and three quarters. The one quarter fought and tried to scare away the people, and the other 3 quarters actually stole. And that's actually why they allied with many of the male gangs, because they needed the extra muscle they didn't have. Like, I know that you would like everything to be PC, but biology will never be politically correct. It's just a thing. It doesn't change if you don't. If you would have to change the genes of entire population of the planet. That's not going to happen. You're just going to have this anti-PC thing. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if you would like say, oh, it's so sexist that we cannot completely destroy the gene pool, completely not destroy, but um, change the genes of every person in this fucking world. It's so sexist. We must put the money in it. It is so sexist that you don't do it. You know, the same as they did with anything else. You know, they would probably still be for us doing this, if it even if it would be extremely costly. But that's that. You know, just completely retarded. Of course, she says that if we can believe some Templar conspiracy in a game, then of course we can believe then we can believe women in the game. Well, yeah, we can, but do you really want like this extremely do you really want the man in the game to be completely same as the man on the earth? You know, even you know, being the same the standard sense. They were the well, not precisely, but kinda the same amount of men in the gangs as there were in the real world. But in order to what the things, in order for the Assassin's Creed universe to be true, the biology of the woman would have to be completely different, and this would mean, there being something completely different for the woman than there is for the man, and it would make no sense because it's biology. It doesn't change like this because we had these ancestors, of course, and you needed strong men but not strong women, so the woman stayed, they stayed weak. You would probably be very hard. It would be completely impossible, I would say, to find to make a planet where there would be strong women because it's just not happening. It just happened like this, and there were so many um, things that were for this that to take them away would mean to just completely change like every single piece of the thing. So yeah, it's not like if you have this alternative universe where there is third world war, that doesn't mean that in this alternative universe the women are the same strength as men. If it's like 5 years into the future, like if there will be 5 years in the future a war, that would not change the um, the physics, the physiology, and mentality of all the women, because not the only thing that's keeping women from service is not just how they are strong, or how much they can carry, or how much they can how long they can keep sprinting. It's also their mental capabilities. They have much more empathy. They would never kill a man. I myself try to tell myself I would never kill a man, but I probably would if I would be like, if somebody would come to me and say, "Hey, take this rifle, kill that guy, or you will go or you will go to jail for the rest of your life, and you will be completely fucked, and you will be called a coward for the rest of your life because you didn't save your country, and also like how if you lose, many people in your country would die because of you. Like I would kill the man, but women have both uh, uh, both sorry, women just uh, have you know how do I say it? They just women just have wait, I left. Women just at large have better empathy, and it is just harder for them to kill something. That's just like it's just this. It's pretty stupid. It's they are just programmed not to be soldiers. They are programmed just not to fight. Like generally. This is a generalization. I realize that, but in order to be equal and to have equalities, you must realize that there is this biological truth that simply you cannot put women into soldiers' shoes and expect them to do as well. Just won't happen. You know, if you have an army of every soldier, of every man in this country, and then another one of every woman in this country, and they would fight, they would clash against each other, the men would win just because they are stronger men in this country and in every country in the world. You know, you just cannot make a woman army. You can make a female platoon, a female, I don't know, company even, but you would never make a female army. You can have female officers, females engineers, female company. You could have just so many things that could be a woman, but you could never have 50-50 gender army, and you could never have a female army. That's impossible. You would lose completely, and it would be completely bad, and you would have really big losses. So I guess that's all that I could say. This the last part of this was more like a rant, but you know, I ran out of things to say and the footage was on. So I guess this is it, and I will see you in the next video. I hope you enjoy this, and I guess I will see you. And I hope you comment, like, and yeah, I hope that with this video you see that much of what Anita Sarkeesian says is bullshit, and that she really doesn't have any any right to talk against gamers with this stuff that she shows us. This is her leverage against gamers and to support her crusade against so-called sexism in gaming. So I think that she really should be fired and she should not have this much power as she has, because if you just watch the videos, it's just like mental how this person can have so much power. Well, I guess this is it, and I will see you next time. So I guess see you.